Collins.
And I'm A.Leaf Bay, better known as Mr. Phenomenal.
And welcome to another edition of Big Apple Sports Network.
Well, we shouldn't really say another. What we should say is,
we're back. We're back. And in full effect this year.
Oh, no doubt. You know, it's been a long time since we had this tandem together.
Absolutely. They try to keep us off the air. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Phenomenal? What it is that they don't want us on the air, but we're back.
Oh, no. And we're better. And we got some added people. There's going to be some new and improved things happening this year in this show.
Absolutely. And we have also Kev, a.k.a. Waterbed. And we got him back on the show. And he's going to be giving his analysis on the games and who's hot and who's one of the top teams in the league.
Oh, no doubt. Also, I think once in a while we'll have Mr. Edmund Wilson coming in talking Division 2.
Edmund Wilson?
Yeah, I don't know where he's been at, but
I'm not talking about where he's been in the studio. Where has he been on the field? Is he winning? We'll talk to Edmund Wilson and we'll deal with that also.
So right now, we're going to hit you with a couple of highlights and we'll be back real soon.
Favorite division, Mighty Mites.
Oh man, definitely that.
What are we going to talk about? The AFC Mighty Mites. In this schedule, we have Mount Vernon Razorbacks, one of the top teams in the Mighty Mite division. Jamaica Bulldogs, also another tough team. What can we say about the Jamaica Bulldogs this year?
Well, you know, coming off of a Tiny Mite win 2 years in a row last year and this year.
Right.
It's nothing
but
more
choking
to
in the
say.
Super Bowl.
Okay, but it's still nothing more to say. But that Tiny Mite team over there, I gotta just take my hats off to Lance once again.
Right.
They're really bringing up those kids over there properly. You know, I mean, when I played against them, my Tiny Mite team, and I'm watching linemen go to the next level blocking.
Oh yeah. Well, again, Jamaica Bulldogs shut out Hurricanes 7-0. That means that the Jamaica Bulldogs are going to be a formidable opponent in the AFC division. It's going to be a tough division for them this year.
Oh, no doubt. You know, Jamaica Hurricanes. You figure Mount Vernon,
right?
You know, the Rifles are always fighting up in there too.
Well, talking about the AFC side, the team that we were talking about, speaking of Mount Vernon this week, they win the game as well. They play against the Yonkers Gladiators, and they beat them. What do you have to say about the Yonkers Gladiators?
I seen Jomo last week,
right,
out here, you know, in Brooklyn. And he had a lot to say, you know, that, you know, Mount Vernon is coming back on the map. They, you know,
right.
was a little upset with not really getting any Florida trips. And they said Toby actually told me that the Mighty Mites are going to be a better team this year. Mm-hmm. And so far, you know, they've been holding up to their word.
Well, again, Mount Vernon is always tough to beat. And then in that AFC division, you look at another team that's a top team in the AFC division. I think one of our teams that are quiet sleeping, possibly the Renegades, may be the Ravens.
Ravens is another team where, you know, at that young level, they're teaching the kids proper out there too. So my hat's off to the Renegades,
right?
You know, for beating up on the Ravens. You know,
it wasn't a beat up; it was 6-0 game. Ravens played an excellent game, played tough. Again, 6-0. They down to the Renegades. I say again, the top 3 teams in that AFC division this year, and I think my sleeper team is going to be the Brooklyn Chiefs, because I do think the Brooklyn Chiefs, you guys had a great Tiny Mite team, which leads me to believe there's going to be also a very good Mighty Mite team. So again, I round out my division with the Brooklyn Chiefs. I'm not going to speak on the Warriors. Haven't seen them this year as of yet, but I like the Jamaica Bulldogs in the division, the Mount Vernon Razorbacks, the Renegades, and I like the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs to round out the division in the top 4.
Well, over at Brooklyn Chief Land, as you know, I like to call it. You know, our Tiny Mites took a hard hit when it came to, you know, certification. A lot of the kids, you know, didn't make the weight, had to move up, you know, and We got some new coaches over there. They're doing an excellent job with those kids, you know. So, you know, they're going to be all right, though.
And now jump into the NFC. Team that, again, surprising team for me. I think, again, the NFC teams, I thought the Ravens would be a top team. The Ravens are now a little bit faltering. They still eliminated, still in the hunt. It's 2 games in the season, not a big deal. Hurricanes surprised me with losing the game, dropping that game to the Jamaica Bulldogs. Again, Hurricanes, why can't they get it done on the Mighty Mike level, Coach? I don't understand that. All the other divisions, top divisions, can't get it done, seem like, on the Mighty Mike division.
Well, I know we over at Chiefland, sometimes we think, you know, that's instructional football, so a lot of the emphasis of the game we don't really put on the kids. Right now we want them to have some fun, maybe get fear out the way.
Right.
And, you know, maybe that's something that's happening over in bad weather also, you know, just letting the kids come out, have fun, you know, and as you get to the next level, junior Pee-wee is when, you know, we start to turn you into an animal.
Well, let me just say this to you. I don't think that's the case with Coach Jello. And I think if you have a couple of more bad Saturday afternoons, GM Barnes will fire him. So we'll be back after these messages.
Let me get that shirt.
It got so bad. Edmund and Aiden was pushing each other. Yo, this like the whole set. Yo, we laughing on there. We having chairs on our backs, laughing like yo.
Hold on, close the camera for a minute. Shut the camera down for a minute. I can't say this on camera. I can't say this on camera. I will not say this on camera because I know the real deal. How do I know?